Tenzar Shunlei Yi is a pro-democracy activist in Myanmar. I spoke to her a little earlier and started by asking her how life has changed in the years since the coup.
We went on hiding and we have been away from our family, loved ones. Even we needed to leave the city that we live in. At the same time, losing many friends, being killed or being arrested, being tortured, and also looking at other people losing their family and loved ones amid the COVID and the coup. So things have been extremely difficult for people, especially who are aware of political situations, and as a young generation, we felt quite uncertain with our future. There is no hope and there is no future for us. So now we're in the difficult position that we need to fight for ourselves, for our future with our own hands, and nobody to rely on but to just on ourselves. So this is how we feel. Yeah.
And tell us that there's been a silent strike to mark the anniversary of the coup. How widely was that observed?
Now it's being reported that more than 100 townships out of 300 joined in the silent strike. So it's pretty successful. It's the third time that the peoples of Myanmar have organized. And also there are many other different strikes led by other different striking committee like Red Campaign, also street protest on the streets. In the early morning, marking the first anniversary of the Spring Revolution, young people, student leaders, they went on the strike in early morning to launch a week-long a campaign. So at the same time, because people join in the silent strike, there are reports like around 30 people being arrested right after it. And at the end of the silent strike, people have to clap as a way to commemorate the resilience. At the time, the junta soldiers being raiding in different communities and arresting people, torturing, and kind of threatening the communities.
Tell me, how much is left now of the peaceful protest, and how much have things moved towards armed resistance?
So the peaceful resistance is always the key idea of the whole revolution. For example, civil disobedience movement, which remain as the backbone of the whole revolution, it keeps going, now getting stronger. Also now joined by the soldiers who are now defecting the military and the police outposts, or even in the front line in the battle zone, the soldiers are now defecting. So the civil disobedience movement, the peaceful resistance, also the strikes and the protests are happening almost every day. Even in the big city where there are many different soldiers guarding us, but the people, especially the young people, led different flash strikes in the big city. Also in rural area, we have more and more protests led joined by more people. Sometimes around 300 people get in their own villages talking about politics. So peaceful resistance is still a big issue and big ideology inside the country.